Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to be doing a video in Halo Master Chief Collection, and today is going to be a kind of a short little Saturday video. I mean, well, by the time I upload this will probably be next week Saturday, but I am recording this on the, what's today? Let's see. Today's the 15th, so it'll probably go up whatever the next Saturdays. I want to talk about LAN parties. If you guys don't know what LAN parties are, basically they're just going to a friend's house, with a bunch of your friends, and just playing a game, multiplayer, co-op maybe if the game is that big. But mostly it's like you have like games like Doom, Call of Duty, Quake, Halo, maybe Battlefield. If you have no systems, because generally it's one person per per system, Battlefield. But Halo has always had split screen. And honestly, the reason I'm making this is just because I've been feeling a little bit nostalgic, and also just because I'm a little disappointed that Halo 5 is the first Halo game to not have at least 2 players on one console. Because even Spartan Assault had 2 people playing. Well, actually, I don't think Halo Wars had it, but a lot of people don't count that as one of the main Halo titles. But basically, every Halo game up to this point has had 2 to 4 player split screen, and that's actually that's very disappointing. Actually, a lot of people are saying they're not even going to buy the game now because Halo 5 doesn't have split screen. I mean, while I agree that that's kind of extreme, and it's Halo, so I enjoyed what I played in the beta. I'm really looking forward to continuing the story from the Halo 4's campaign. It's just really saddening because I can't invite I can't invite Eli over, I can't invite Daniel over, I can't get anybody else who wants to, sit down and play with me and play through the campaign. I can't do that anymore. But so I'm going to go through some stories of playing from, LAN parties from Halo 1, 2, and 3. Now I'm going to kind of skim over 2 just because either I just don't remember having many parties for that, or we didn't play it at all. I mean, we played it some, but definitely Halo Combat Evolved, Halo 1, we played that, we played the crap out of that game. We ran that into the ground. As soon as we got it, we got, my cousin's brother, so my cousin, he got a console from a friend. He brought it over, and we played some Halo on it. After that, my brother and my cousin got their own Xboxes, and we played 2 people per system, and we had like little tournaments, basically what we called them back then. But we were just playing, so we could have we had each person on per console be on a team, and they'd fight against the other console and other team, and it was just, we did that over and over and over and over and again. Eventually we just kind of phased that out. Of course, at that point, I think we all had our own Xboxes, so we kind of had, we still brought them over to other people's houses every now and then. Like, I had another cousin that actually got his system, and then we bought all our systems over there. So each person was like, we had 2 people per system, so we had like 3 or 4 systems. So we were playing just a ton of people in one game. It was really, really, really fun. Halo 2 came along. I mean, the only thing I can even remember from the Halo 2 launch and playing Halo 2 like that was, obviously we played it a little bit, but I actually kind of got really mad because the day before Halo 2 came out, I told my brother and my cousin that I wanted to go with him to go, go to the midnight launch. At this time I was 10 at this time, so I was in 5th grade, and obviously it was a school night, so I didn't get to go because my brother didn't want me to stay up late. Of course, he was in middle school at the point, I think like maybe middle school, maybe even beginning high school. But yeah, I was very disappointed that I didn't get to go. So I think even to this day, I haven't gone to a midnight launch except for Battlefield 4, which is actually kind of disappointing. So I might actually go to the Halo 5 one. Just because, it's very fun to actually just meet people that actually, there for the same reason you are. It's actually very interesting. But Halo 3 came around, and that's when I started just, well, actually at that point I was the best player out of our entire group. of like any game basically. Because around Halo 2 I started getting better. Halo 1 I was absolutely awful when we played, but I still enjoyed every little bit of it. And then Halo 2 I started getting better, and then by the time Halo 3 started rolling around, I took on like 5 people against me, and I won by at least it was we had 250, and there were 4 people on the other team, and it was me, and I crushed them. I had like 25 30s point score ahead of them. Of course, they did have a little bit harder job just because they were only killing one person, so they would have to kill me like 50 times over. So like and I had more targets to shoot and all that stuff. But if they grouped up, they started they started coming back a little bit at the end, but eventually I started picking them off and doing all my Halo pro gaming stuff, I guess you can call it. But basically about Halo 3, I started being just above average. I would say I'm above average of the average skill level. So that's when I started doing that. And that's also the first time I started getting the Xbox Live, playing games online really heavily. Because at that point, I only had like dial-up, cable for internet. So if anybody had actually gotten in like on a computer downstairs or gone on the phone or anything like that, I would have been kicked off. So, but eventually we just got, we upgraded to like high-speed internet and all that good stuff. And of course, at that point, I think Halo Reach was coming around. So I was actually still on dial-up during Halo 3, and actually had like just a tiny screen. I don't even remember how small it was. It was less than 20 inches. I think it was like 17. And me and my brother actually played split screen on that. So pretty much all throughout that, we played split screen. Of course, when Ridge came out, we had the high-speed internet. We actually went back, and my brother and one of our friends we played just a ton and tons of infection matchmaking. So, like, if you don't know what infection is, basically like a zombie game mode, just look it up if you don't know what it is. And that was awesome. I'm trying not to fanboy out too much, but this is just a throwback kind of video. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.